Yo, good morning. Good morning, USA. What's up, coffee and cigar crew? Got to do a little speaker fix right there. What's happening, guys? Hello, Brutus. You were the early bird this morning by more than an hour. That's dedication. George was a close second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you like that? Good morning, Robert. What's up, guys? Thanks to brother George. I'm almost through his bag for this stream. We're smoking the Joya de Nicaragua, Connecticut today. Just fired this baby up. That's what I'm smoking today. Thank you once again, George. I got two left in the bag. I got the LCA one, and then I got the one you said don't smoke without you. So we're almost there, brother. Happy Sunday. How the hell's your weekend been going? My yesterday was crazy. I played golf in the morning, then I was on hole 16, and my guy that cuts the grass at my office called me. He goes, "Man, your front door is shattered. I just pulled up to your office and I see it busted." So I had to go deal with that shit. Get an emergency glass crew to my office yesterday to replace the front door glass because it's an office, so the hole, it's like an 8-foot glass. It's one solid sheet. Then my kid had his golf tournament, which I missed, but he had his best game. Did good. Just took a pain pill. Very nice. Yeah, I had to pop 3 Motrin last night at bedtime. Yeah, man. Hopefully you get some relief with that surgery, Rob. George, you on the road today, I see? Brutus from Utah. Oh, no. You're home. South Kakalaka. You're home. You were on the road this week. Yeah, this has been a good cigar so far. George, have you got your hands on the Vivas yet? The Connecticut? Pop a top again. Motrins is pain pills, man. I took 3 of them at bedtime. My bones were hurting after golfing. Then I came home yesterday evening and did all the yard work. 601 Habano. Oh, it's 601 day. I'll have to do a 601 when I'm lounging in the pool later. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, that Viva Connecticut, man, is good. I had another one when I was golfing yesterday. Oxy 10 milligram? Nah, I don't need that, man. I just need stuff for inflammation. I don't need to be knocked out. I ain't trying to be comatose. I just need a little inflammation killer. 601 black. Okay, man. I got to dig me a 601. You guys, we're going to be prompt today. This is going to be 1 hour exactly, maybe a minute or two over, because after this, I got to immediately go over to the guys at Toro Cigar Lounge. I'm going to be the guest on their podcast this week, and we're going to record that this morning too, immediately after this, so I don't tie up my whole Sunday and I can get out there with the family. So, yeah, we're not going to run over today. Like I said, a couple minutes is okay, like 5 minutes max, but we're going to try to keep this close to the 1 hour stream today. So did anybody have yeah, it's same, George, same. Anybody have any new cigars they smoked this week? Oh, I used to see them on the Pravada website, Robert. I don't remember the name of them either, but yeah, they're wrapped in a newspaper. I just want to get it all over with, Jeff, so I can lounge in the pool all day with the kiddo. one of his little friends is over, and I'm gonna turn on the golf on the TV next to the pool, and I'm gonna partake in in some cigars as I float my fat ass in the pool. Chimes riding? I don't remember the riding, man. I just remember them wrapped in newspaper. Florida Caesar from Espinosa. Oh, I seen you smoke that one. You found it at a shop you were at. How did you like it, George? I find it very good. Me, my brother, and my best bro smoked that one yesterday on the golf course. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Robert. I like that Deadwood, Connie. My rankings of the Deadwood now would be Leather Rose, the Connie, and then the Sweet Bottom Betty. I mean, Fat Bottom Betty, and then Sweet Jane. But Leather Rose is my favorite right now. I definitely hope you liked it, Jeff. If you tried it off my recommendation. Oh, okay, George. That's different. I was talking to everybody in general. Oh, you guys know me, man. I get on here and I'm reading 100 messages at one time, and I can't butcher it. So, what did you think of that cigar, Jeff? Not a fan. It was okay, but not something I would. Well, yeah, I guess the part that gets you is the infused. So it is infused, but I enjoy it. It's not. To me, it's a nice trade up. Anytime I smoke any of the Deadwood sisters, it's a nice change up going from a normal cigar to that. And then I also try to keep either those or some of the nub coffees around just for people that don't really smoke cigars that I'll give that to when they're over. And that's what I keep around. Good morning, Donnie. What's up, man? Donnie been smoking a lot of cigars. I've been seeing. Yeah, do it, Robert. I have a whole humidor just for that, man. Definitely. I put some of my whole boxes that I buy duplicates of, and I throw them in there for a couple years, open them. Yeah, I like the whole Deadwood series. But like I said, not for an everyday smoker for me, but for a good change up, I really, really like them. They're not bad cigars at all. I know a lot of people are like anti-infused and stuff, but I don't mind those. I don't mind the Javas, the Rocky Patel Javas. I don't mind the Tabak either from Drew Estate, the coffee flavored ones. So a few of those in moderation I can handle, but I definitely I wouldn't want to smoke them daily. But throwing them into rotation every now and then, definite okay with that. Definitely. Whoa, what's up, Daniel? Man, look at us. Look at us rolling. Getting some fresh faces in here. That is a great one too, Jeff. Just the smell of that cigar as soon as you light it, man, that is I forgot about that one. That is a good cigar. My buddy had one. It was sometime last year we were playing golf, and I have not smoked that cigar in probably 2 years. And he lit it up in the golf cart, and my back was turned. And when I got the whiff of smoke off of that, I knew exactly what it was. And I was like, that can't be. And he's like, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, that cigar is a good cigar. The mint, yeah. I don't like the mint one because I don't like mint in general. But the other Javas I don't mind. And like I said, the nub makes some that are like dark roast, medium roast, light roast. Those are real good. I try to keep the Sweet Janes around. The wife and her friends every now and then may get a few drinks in them, be like, "Go get us a cigar," and I know they're going to throw it down after 10 puffs. So, and then I see a lot of shops do their own infused blends, like they'll do like whiskey ones and apple, and I'm not going to do all that. To me, that's like smoking a great black and mild, man. You start infusing fruits and vegetables in your cigars, you might as well just smoke a black and mild, you know? I had a buddy who used to smoke grape ones and they smelled good, but I wasn't trying that. Wasn't trying it at all. Yeah, nothing new for. Well, I take that back. I did have new stuff this week. Let's see. I got to go to my Instagram to look because I smoked some of this month's. I revisited the first cigar I fell in love with, the Ave Maria Reconquista. I did find an old one in my humidor this week. Went back to it. I smoked a Terra Nova. Not sure who makes that. Well, you can't really see it. And I smoked another one, but I didn't take a picture of it. So I did smoke 2 new cigars. I mean, technically, Bruce, you get that smoke and charred flavor if you're grilling that steak on charcoal, man, and you're getting that smoke. You're getting cigar flavor, getting earthy and woody, and so in a way, your steak could mimic your cigar more than your cigar mimic your steak, other than the pepper. So technically, I am not a Churchill guy at all. Wait, you mean Churchill as the cigar or Churchill as a cigar size? Pink tacos only, George. Pink tacos only. I don't like Lanceros. I mean, I've had some badass Lanceros that are great, but typically that's not a size cigar I enjoy smoking. Faux show. Not for me. I will take Robusto and Toro all day long. The ring gauges I like are a 50 to a 54. It's kind of the sweet spot. Idaho, no, Idaho. Churchill size, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt my feelings any. I don't normally buy Churchill sizes anyway. George, you're not cooking nothing masterful today, man. The smoker's not lit up. The grill's not lit up. Yeah, I love it. But traditionally, I mean, that is the only Churchill you will find in my humidor, George. Honestly, that is it. And the only reason I bought that is because it's a warhead. I mean, you're almost, I mean, a Churchill is basically a Lancero with a little bit more ring gauge. I take that back. I do have another Churchill in my humidor. It was the Wolfman last year or the year before, the Tatawahe Monster Series did a Churchill torpedo with a shaggy foot. So you would find two Churchills in my humidor. Shit, I got you, man. I still got a full fucking probably 80-year-old oak tree down on the side of my house that the wind blew over a month ago in a storm, and it's been too wet to get the tree company here to remove it. And then yesterday, I immediately, after the long ass day I had with golf and my office door being busted, but I got home about 3 p.m. and I immediately jumped on the lawnmower and cut the yard, weed eat, the blower, the whole 9 yards. 3 hours later, I'm having a cigar under the outdoor kitchen, exhausted and tired as fuck, and called it a day. Yeah, go sit in Winston Churchill's chair. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Corona's a little on the smaller end. Like I said, I like, yeah, I don't mind like the 5 and the 6s as far as length. As you get up there, to me, I would rather smoke 2 cigars in an hour and a half that are different than one cigar that's going to last me an hour and a half, 2 hours. Shit, man, Robert, this thing's so big you can't even wrap your arms around it. All right, Jeff, good seeing you, man. I mean, this is literally an old oak. I mean, yeah, I could take the limbs and cut them off and be able to use in my fireplaces and stuff like that. But yeah, you're not doing nothing with the actual tree itself. Lonsdale's not bad. I mean, Lonsdale, you're looking at what, 44-inch ring gauge max normally on a Lonsdale. So the Lonsdale side of it, I want a little more ring gauge. I mean, I wish that would be bumped up to at least a 50, because like I said, 50 to 54, 56, depending on the cigars, 56 sometimes, but 54, 52 and 54 is the sweet spot of ring gauges I like. And I don't mind like the Robusto, the 5 by like 52s. Hit up the B&B website for a cigar I was talking about earlier. Did you talk to your mama about that? One trip. You're not supposed to be on the roads. That's the problem, kid. Yeah, 56. I mean, there are some good, like 6x60. If you go to CAO to me is the masters of blending 60 gauge cigars. That flathead 660 box press, one of the best cigars you'll ever have in your life, and it's a 60 ring gauge. What's up, Rich? Good morning, man. Glad the wifey let you stop by. Good seeing you, man. Yeah, and I'm not saying 60 ring gauge is bad. I've had some good 60 ring gauges, but nothing's topping the flathead 60. And I don't gravitate towards buying a 60-degree ring gauge, you know? It's just not something I want to go out there and like, oh, I'm buying a box of 60 ring gauges. Woo woo. Yeah, it's not happening. I mean, I'm not buying a full box of 60s. La Madrina, Shea, Connecticut. Man, that La Madrina is a great cigar, Don. I need to get back in I need to put Dapper back in the rotation. I need to smoke some more Sinistro too. Which I have Sinistro. I'm completely out of Dapper, but I do need to revisit Dapper. Dapper has some great cigars. 60-inch torpedo, 60 ring gauge torpedo. George, yeah, this is a winner right here, man. I would have never bought this cigar on my own. Just not a brand I've never really noticed and paid attention to, but it's a banger, man. You done got the yard cut this weekend, Rich? You staring back at it, looking at it with your New Balance on and your cargo shorts, saying, "Damn, this yard is fire, man." Woo woo. It's a beautiful morning. I got one more Saturday in my kid's youth PGA league, and then I'm done with his golf. And I've been playing golf weekly, guys. I am on a roll. I've played more golf this year than the last 2 years combined. Oh shit, that ain't no good, Rich. Do you have to pay somebody to cut your yard while you're down right now, or are you just letting it grow? It's been raining so fucking much here. Like literally, it's been 3 weeks since I was able to cut my grass, but I actually got to knock it out yesterday. I hate to hear that, Rich. We need to get you back in golf shape, man. Between the knees, the hips, and the back, you may never play golf again, man. Good deal. Yeah, what happens here? It rains, and then the sun comes out one day, and it jumps up like this tall in fucking one day, and then it rains continuously, and then you can't cut it, and it looks like shit. My office right now, normally my guy cuts my grass every 2 weeks. Right now, he is strictly been cutting it every week, and literally about 4 days after he cuts, it needs to be cut again. George, I know I asked you, man, but aren't all the warheads shipping out in June? Aren't we about to get all the warhead redos and the new warheads, the 4th of July warheads, and all that fun stuff? Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Oh God, no. The more you cut, the more it grows. Not here. You give me about another month of this Louisiana heat, and I will literally sometimes be able to go 3 weeks to a month without cutting. The grass just dies, it quits growing, it turns brown. Damn. Yeah, maybe they're holding them closer to the 4th of July. Speaking of 4th of July, every year for the 4th of July, I smoke the CAO American. It is one of my favorite barber poles to smoke, and I'm out of them, so I need to get some more before 4th of July. Yeah, I have patches of Bermuda. I don't 100% have Bermuda, but I have patches, and those patches are around my pool, so that will grow. I'll like have to. I can skip the whole yard, but just push mow around my swimming pool, and that needs it more than the rest of my yard. It's a beautiful morning. But I'm excited, man. I'm trying to pace myself and see what new cigars are coming out and all that, because I know I'm gonna like want all the warhead redos, all the new warheads. This summer is gonna hit hard for cigars. How long you been down with your back, Rich? Do you got some kind of tough story where you're trying to lift something heavier, or were you just putting your shoe on and you threw your back out when you bent over? I mean, or has it just been a gradual problem that's getting worse? I tell you what, until you don't realize how much you will use your back, your chest, or your shoulders until you pull a muscle in those areas and you use them and you realize every little movement is connected to all that shit. When they're not hurting, you don't realize the use your body does. But let one of those spots hurt and every fucking move and twist and roll over in the bed is brutal. Nice. Yeah, you have to hit the live spot, Rob. There's a spot at the under the video. You have to make sure it's live. It is a delay, but there's a spot where you press to make sure you're watching it live. We tell, especially Donnie used to have that problem a lot. He would literally be like 4 minutes behind commenting on something we just talked about. Yeah, I don't know why it does such a big delay. Slept on an air mattress. Yep, that'll do it at your age. Yeah, George, I want to smoke. Jeff sent me that Nicaragua, when y'all went to Palooza, and I have not smoked it yet because I want to make sure it's close to the time where I'll be able to buy more, because you guys saying how good that cigar is, I don't want to smoke it yet, even though I want to smoke it because it's so good. So I'm holding off. As soon as I make my order and I see shipping, I'm gonna light that baby up. Yeah, man, we too old for that shit, Rich. You can't be sleeping on no damn air mattress, man. Hell no. I am about to be 45 years old, and there's no way you're gonna catch my fat ass on an air mattress. You had any good cigars lately, Rich? Fuck that, George. Yeah, air mattress is for a child, not a grown ass man. No grown ass man should be on an air mattress. Dude, I think about like my whole high school life where I had a waterbed. I think if I slept in a waterbed now, I would literally die. I don't think my back would handle a water. Well, I can't help you're 87, George. I can't help you were born before me. I mean, I'm 45 with a body of an 89-year-old. My cardio every day is trying to put my socks and shoes on. I'm either laying back in the bed with my feet in the air, or I'm like leaning over and lifting one leg and trying to one hand the sock on. And it sucks. I don't know if they still make them, but my whole like teenage years, man, I had one. That was just, man, you had to be there in the 80s and you had to own a waterbed. That was the shit. You were something if you had a waterbed. Bring over a date and let her see you had a waterbed. Man, I'm tell you. I like all Don Pepin, man. I really like his cigars. Damn, we going fast, man. 30 minutes. Wink, wink. Yeah, waterbeds were fun. And then I remember you could get like You could get different levels of waves. You could get like a 10% or a 80% or one just wide open. Like my last one I had, I would say from 14 to 20, it was like the 100%. Like literally you just touch it with your fingers and it rippled everywhere. I mean, it was a lot of motion in that ocean. So that was some good times on that 100%. Yeah, see, I didn't have now my first one ever was emotionless, but my last one, it was fun. Like it would help you. You just one push and then it did all the rest of the work for you for the 30 seconds you would last at that age. You know, you got a girl over and you weren't worried about her. You were just getting yours and it was very quick. So, yeah. My kid better be careful. See, that would kill me, Rob, because I can't sleep on my back. Like, so to have to sit in a chair and sleep on my back, oh, I gotta like I will start, but I'm more of a side or a stomach sleeper. Like I had to do a sleep apnea, a sleeping test study last week, and I had all them damn hoses on me, and I was trying to sleep on my back the whole night, so I wouldn't pull any hoses out. And then finally, about 2 a.m., I said, "Fuck it! If a hose comes out, it comes out." And I started laying on my side. Yeah, recliner makes it better, but it's still I can't sleep. Like I said, I can't sleep on my back like that. Vegas Cubanas. I have never had that. Is that like the Vegas fives you can get on CI? I'm just not comfortable sleeping on my back. Even as a kid, man, I couldn't. Like I could fall asleep that way, but I'm not gonna stay that way. I'm like a 6 year old man. I'm all over that bed when I sleep. I'll be sideways and upside down, and I'm worse than a kid, man. You know how when your kids are sick and you let them sleep in the bed with you, and before you know it, they're like turned sideways and their feet are in your face and they're kicking you and shit like that. That's how I sleep. That's definitely how I sleep. I'm like no fucks given. That's good, Rob. Yeah, I just started mine back. I've lost 10 pounds in a week and a half. I'm trying to get down to 220 is what I want to be, but I'm 6'1", so I'd be very happy to be 220 again. Don Pep. I haven't had the Vegas from there. I'll check that out, Rich. Appreciate that. Definitely want to check that out. And George, that cigar you had this week from Espinosa, you said we can go on that site you posted a while ago and be able to buy them. They sell them online. I'd be anorexic if I was 180. When I graduated high school, I was 175, but I was playing sports. Basketball was my life. I mean, I played it 365 days a year for hours. I played every day, rain, sleet, snow, shine, it didn't matter. I mean, there was not a day I didn't have a basketball in my hand. So, and then 175, and then after that, I hit the gyms, kind of got up to like 220, and I was happy with 220. So that's what I want to be back up with. You posted it today, Rich? I'm gonna go look. Oh yeah, I haven't had that one. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get that. What kind of wrappers on that, Rich? I've seen that one. I've seen that green wrapper. I like the blue wrapper. I don't remember which one the blue wrapper is, but I like the blue wrapper. No, I don't have an issue sleeping, Robert. I just have an issue breathing. Yeah, I got it. Cigar, drink, food. I looked at, and then George posted his 601 before you, and then I guarantee you that's Pete. No, that's Beast showing that 14th anniversary. Man, I had another one of those 15th anniversary Room 101s yesterday. I am really liking that one. I wasn't sold on it at first, but I lit one yesterday, and it's been in my humidor for a while, and that thing was such a big difference from the day I got them in. My brother was sitting next to me. He's like, "Man, that smells sweet. What is that?" I was like, "Well, I only brought one today, so you can't have it. That's a Room 101." Can't have my only one. Nicaragua and Corojo Rosado wrapper. Okay, that sounds yummy. I'm gonna buy a 5-packer of that one. Or find somebody where I can get singles and buy 2 of them. And it's a torpedo too. I like torpedoes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. You get that torpedo, guys, and you cut across it with a V cutter. Makes this deep trench in that cigar. That's where the money's at, man. That's where it's at. It's worth it for a 5-pack. All right. If I don't like it, you owe me my money back. That's the way we do recommendations these days. If you recommend a cigar and it's shit, you owe me my money. I am not. See, the last thing you said, George, was Don Pepin Blue at 10:30 a.m. So the last chat I'm seeing from you was 8 minutes ago, brother. Maybe back out, get back in. I don't know, but yeah, it's been 8 minutes since I've seen a chat from you, George. Other than just now. Yeah, V cutter is my favorite cut too. I actually straight cut this morning though. Smaller ring gauge. Sometimes I find I can break them. I wonder if it's just not letting links be seen, George. Yeah, I'm all the way back up to an hour ago, man. Your links aren't coming through. If you want to pop it in Discord, I can copy and paste and put it in here. But yeah, it's not showing in chat for us. But yeah, you can definitely see it. The Room 101 15th anniversary, Rich, the new one. Man, my swimming pool is calling my name, guys. Won't be much longer. Any of you guys with Apple TV? The Apple TV plan? Me and the wife watched the new movie last night with Natalie Portman and Jason, whatever his name is, last night. It's called the Fountain of Youth. So it's kind of like a. I got it, George. Appreciate it, man. It's kind of like the. It's kind of like the National Treasure movies where they're running around and they're trying to solve these clues to find this thing. All right, there's a link to that Espinosa. The B&B International Cigar is exclusive, made by Espinosa. So it's a real good movie. So if you have Apple TV, check it out. Also, if you have Apple TV and you like golf, which I'm super hyped about, this Wednesday starts the golf TV show Sticks with Owen Wilson in it. where he's a golf player. Can't wait for that one. Also, the Happy Gilmore 2 trailer released yesterday. Go to the internet and watch it. And also, Stranger Things sneak peek trailer hit last night or this morning as well. But yeah, I'm excited for Owen Wilson's golf TV show, man. I've been keeping up with it for months now. But yeah, watch Fountain of Youth if you like National Treasure movies. I love the National Treasure movies. They're one of the movies that if I'm flipping through the TV and either one of the National Treasures are on, it doesn't matter how many minutes is left of that movie. I'm stopping, I'm putting it on there, and I'm watching it. I absolutely love those movies. Faux show. The way I roll. Sweet Caroline. Bump, bump, bump. All right, George. Have a good day, brother. We'll see you next week. And then I started watching, me being the big comic book guy. What's up, Keith Breakfield? Mr. Lufa is in the house. So the Lois and Superman TV show that came out a couple years ago, they just finished the 4th season, and that was it of the show. So I was like, okay, you know what? I will watch it now. I'm so mad I didn't watch it from the beginning when it came out. This is such a great show. If you like comic books, you like Superman shows. So the difference of this show from any other Superman TV show you will watch, this show starts immediately with Superman and Lois married. They have 2 teenage sons, and they move back to Smallville. So they're out of Metropolis, and this is a damn good TV show. I have binged it this week and watched the first 2 seasons, and I started season 3 yesterday. So that's another great show to watch. How are we doing, Keith? How's Florida? I ain't seen no updates. Did the smoke shed get done? I ain't seen no pictures or no updates yet. What's the latest on the smoky shed? Boom, boom, boom. Sweet Caroline. Do, do, do. Yeah, I'm stoked for Happy Gilmore. Did you watch the trailer yet, Rob? I watched it this morning when I woke up. I seen it yesterday, but I was busy. I didn't watch it, but I did watch it first thing this morning. Man, this was a great cigar. Georgie Pooh gifted me. Cigars Unbanded. What's up, man? What's happening? You been unbanding all your cigars this morning? I unbanded one so far. About to unband another one. Also, guys, make sure to check out. I don't know which night it's going to air this week, but make sure to check out Toro Cigar Lounge podcast, because directly after this, I'm going to head over there to those guys, and we're going to film this week's podcast where I'm the guest. Not sure what all we're going to talk about. So yeah, that's what that is. Like I said, I don't know if they air like Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but I know where we're going to record it this morning. They tried to get me on last week, but I didn't even do this stream. It was my wife's birthday weekend. I was like, listen, my wife will divorce me if I'm stuck out in my man cave filming podcasts on birthday weekend. So we scheduled it for this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. Probably be some good conversation. They only run about 45 minutes, so it shouldn't be bad. And 757 Mike is a barrel burner. He's the part owner of Toro Cigar Lounge. So a year or so ago, he opened his own cigar shop. And they do a weekly podcast. They do a weekly live show. Also support him if you can, man. He's got a very generous discount code for us barrel burners in the club coupon discount page. Ooh, a brulee this morning. Starting your day with some sake. No unbanded cigars today. So what's Thursday night? What's so special about Thursday night for that to be your unbanded cigar night? Do you do a live show or something and you do unbandeds? I mean, technically all cigars become unbanded because you unband it as you smoke, right? That's how I took your name is you got so many, you just smoke so many cigars and you unband them. Either way, nothing wrong with that. You're smoking what you love and doing what you love. And that's all that matters. Sweet. I don't know why Sweet Caroline is in my head this morning. All right, basketball guys. Any basketball games? Oh, you take all of them off before you smoke. Okay. Yeah, I wait normally till my fire gets set level. Basketball fans, NBA finals are set. You know me, I'm a basketball fan. So we got OKC versus Pacers for the championship. Who you got? Early predictions. OKC has to win for Shea Gillis to finish the Cinderella year. I mean, he's the MVP of the season. Very nice. Very nice, man. I used to do that on this show. I had Sunday mornings, I had a member that worked at a cigar lounge, and his lounge would send me 4 cigars a month. And in the envelopes were bands, and I smoked them unbanded to try to figure out. I didn't try to figure out the exact cigar. I was more trying to figure out the wrapper and where it was blended. But it's tough, man. It's tough. I never got it. I mean, I got a few right on the wrappers and stuff, and whether it was Dominican or the others. But yeah, it's tough. It's fun though, because you pay more attention to it as you smoke. So that's fun. You think OKC? I don't know, man. The only thing about the Pacers, Rich, the Pacers are a fast-paced team. If that game fits into their playing where they're constantly running and fast breaking and they're playing good defense, I think it'll be close. But on paper, OKC has the better team. 100%. I'm with you there. OKC has the better team. But it could happen, man. If OKC does not slow the game down and let the game be slow instead of running, then the Pacers become dangerous. So OKC's job would be set up offense, run it, set up D, don't allow fast break, don't allow these guys to run and gun. But either way, I would be okay with either team winning. I like Halliburton. He's a beast. He deserves a championship. Shea definitely deserves a championship. So yeah, I'm curious to see which way it goes. I'm just sad that I got to wait till Thursday night. Game 1 isn't till Thursday night. So that's the only bad part. Is having to wait to Thursday night for game 1. So we'll see how it goes, man. Either way, it's going to be fun to watch. 2 new teams in the finals. It's crazy that. Yo, what's up, Christopher? Thank you, man. It's crazy that, I mean, we haven't had a repeat championship in basketball in a lot of years. There hasn't been a back-to-back in a while. Yeah, we will have a first-time champ. That's what's cool to watch this year. That will be the cool part. All right, guys, we got 8 more minutes, and then we got to end this so I can go get ready for the podcast filming. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see it. I think the last repeat champion we had in the NBA was what, Golden State? I think Golden State was the last back-to-back champion we had. I'm just ready, man. I'm like, let's get this over with and let's fast forward to season starting back. I look forward to my basketball every year. I don't get excited for football starting anymore, but basketball, I'm like, I'm in. I'm listening to my Sirius XM basketball shows every morning during the off season. It's like, I'm ready, man. I'm like hyping it up. Let's go, you know? He loves and my son loves to smelly sticks. Yeah, you get that sweet tobacco in the foot, man. Rich, who's your team again? You're a New York guy, right? No, you're Lakers. I forgot. You Braun. You're LeBron. That has not worked well in LA, man. Honestly, the way he builds super teams and runs teams, LA should have got more than one championship out of LeBron. And I don't know if it's true or not, but they said LeBron has told his family that next year will be his final season. So he's going to announce it, and that's going to be like his just tribute season. Everybody's got one more chance to see him. So we'll see. Yes, sir, Robert. We'll see you in chats, man. Hope you get to feeling better. Yeah, Keith, man. Keith hit us with one of those Keith hit us with one of them highs and buys, man. Lufa came in, dropped that Lufa, and they ain't come back. Lakers team first for me, player second. Yeah, I don't do the player thing, man. I'm 100% Pelicans because they're in my state, and I'm 200% Celtics because I've been watching Celtics since I was 5 years old with my dad, and Celtics stuck with me my whole life. So, but you got to root for the home team. So I live and die Pelicans too. I agree, man. He does more harm than good to teams, and that's my opinion. That's my assessment of seeing him. He's bounced around constantly to try to win championships, and to me, that kind of tarnishes it. 100 people guessing the same cigar. Very nice. So, how do y'all get 100 people the same cigar without them knowing what the cigar is? Do you have a shop that's mailing them out and not letting them know what it is? Or are they smoking their own stuff, watching you try to figure it out? Yeah, it's an impossible task to actually. I mean, I think you're easier. You have way better shots of trying to guess the blend than who made the cigar. I mean, that is like, if you can guess who made that cigar, you need to buy lottery tickets and pick your own numbers that week. Yeah, that's the impossible task. I think it's still fun to just try to figure out the blend in the region. Just guessing the wrapper, you know? To me, you have a shot. It's a shot in the dark still, but you have a shot. Very nice. I love small batch. Good deal. You Rich, we're in good shape though, man. I love the youth of the NBA. I love watching these young guys. I love Ant-Man. I love Ja Morant, man. Shea is another one. I mean, Halliburton. You got the youth of the NBA right now is exciting again. And I love the way Ant-Man plays and attacks the rim and does these crazy dunks. He's not scared. He goes at it. Ja does the same thing, man. He will leap over you and dunk. I like that gritty and that tough play. I mean, Brunson's a dog too, man. You can't knock Brunson out with New York, man. He's scrappy. He's a dog. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I like that. Like that format. Yeah, that's definitely cool for sure. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and round this up now and bounce. We literally got 3 minutes left, but we're gonna go ahead and come to a close tonight. Thank y'all for coming in this Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday if the Lord permits and everything is good, and figure out some new things, have some fun, maybe get some panel in here smoking with us and see what's up, visit with some other barrel burners. Yeah, man. Well, they got them this year with the new rule. If they don't play at least 52 games a season, they can't win awards. So that's why Embiid wasn't in the MVP hunt again. So yeah, now they're penalizing the guys. If you're not playing 52 games a year, you're not going to be able to win any awards for the season. So I like that because this low management crap sucks. He will never outdo Jordan. He's done played way more games than Jordan and has way less accolades. I mean, Jordan's 6-0 in the finals, 2 3-peats. That man would have probably won 8 in a row if he wouldn't have retired for 2 years. He won 3, retired 2 years, win 3 again. I mean, if he at the prime of him and the Bulls, if he would not have retired them 2 years. Yeah, the shit. It ought to be like us, man. You got hourly pay. You divide their contract by the number of games for that year, and every game they don't play that they are not legitimately injured, you deduct pay from them. I'm 100% for that. Do it. I mean, if you miss work and you've used all your holiday and sick leave and all this leave, you're in the same situation. You're not going to get paid. So do it. Do it for sure. I am all for that, man. Will not hurt my feelings one bit. Guarantee you. Now I get it. I mean, if you're legit hurt, you got a pulled muscle, tore ACL. I mean, if you physically cannot play, I mean, due to this shit, then you need to be deducted and paid. Don't even tell me you're sick and can't play. One of Michael Jordan's best games ever was the flu game, and he scored 60 points. Yeah, you pretty much missed it, Pete. We're leaving in 1 minute, brother. So the flu game was Jordan's best. Like, I'm a Celtics fan, but we got a player this year missed a lot of games for some kind of flu that stayed lingering. Kristaps Porzingis, and I guarantee you we get off of him this year and they get rid of him. So, guarantee you. Don't tell me you can't play sick. 100%. All right, guys, we're going to bounce now. I got to go get ready for the Toro podcast. We're filming it. Make sure to check them out this week. I'll be live on there. I'm the special guest. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. I got to go pick out another cigar and immediately turn around and do this again today. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. Smoke something new this week so you can tell me next week what you smoked. Everybody have a good day.